Good morning. I'm glad to be able to read your interactions on the multi-ethnic, multicultural, racial uh, congregations. It's so easy to idealize some concept, but not think of the multifaceted complexities of putting it into practice. For instance, let's say I enjoy gardening. Let's have a garden. Beatty's garden always looks pretty nice. You discover suddenly you have to deal with rabbits and squirrels and birds. You have to weed. You have to care for the plants. You have to monitor them. You may have to do some pest control. Oh, it's not just stick some seeds into the ground and a tomato plant here and a tomato plant there. It's complex. Likewise, ministry is so complex. I love the phrase a state representative up in North Dakota used, the unintended consequences of making a law. Good thing to think about, unintended consequences. Well, this is another great week as we enter into the Myers concept of belonging again. The reading that we have is chapters 4 to 7 in the Myers book, which is more good reading. You get more of the heart of who he is and what his thoughts are. And then our assignment is that in the chart of 10 rooms, that's going to be, on the left side of your paper, the prayer room and the women's ministry room and the youth room and the sanctuary. And then in the middle column, you'll write the kinds of belonging that occur in that room. And then on the right column, you'll have a brief explanation for each of those kinds of belonging. For instance, let me just pick up a couple ideas. When I think of the room where the ladies' prayer group meets, I don't personally experience that because I don't go to it. So I have to think through a different lens of what kind of belonging do those ladies feel when they're there. I don't go to the youth room. What kinds of belonging do the youth feel as they interact with staff, as they interact with each other, as they, whatever their activities are? So it's important to think of the multifaceted use of each of those rooms. Outside the nursery, I've seen some very confidential, intimate conversations, I suppose, about parenting or marriage. How do you get along with a grumpy husband? That's an important aspect of the kind of belonging the person experiences in that setting. So it's a great chart and it helps you to think through. Then the discussion board is an interesting one. Recently, I posted in one of my announcements, if you were interested in a Zoom meeting, let me know. I got this many responses. Maybe I better get the 3 fingers down. And I'm not offended by that. It just helps me to realize that you are busy people. Your ministry, your family, whatever. These are busy times. And so as we think about what we might do to deepen the level of belonging online, be realistic. Will it be a burden or will it be a blessing? Well, you have a wonderful week. God bless you. What a privilege I have to be able to be your instructor. I really thank God for that opportunity. It means so much to me to be able to interact with you. Have a fantastic week and keep praising the Lord.